Hey, welcome back. In this video, we're going to take you through the step-by-step process of creating, setting up, and styling a widget. We're going to just go through the process step by step and show you everything. So let's head on over to my desktop and dig in. All right, so let's get started here. First thing you need to do is if you don't have any projects inside of your dashboard here, you need to create a new project. Then once you have a new project created, you want to go inside that project and then create a new widget. So we'll just do that. We're going to choose the video widget here, and then we'll do one for the non-video widget to kind of show you that setup. But we'll start with video. I'm going to give it a name. Hit create. Boom, we're brought into the widget setup process. So listen, so the first thing that we want to do is either record or upload our video. So to do that, you're going to come right over here. And as of right now, we've got two options. One is to record right inside the application, or you can also upload a video. Coming really soon, you're also going to have the opportunity or ability to select a video from a video library that will live inside the application. So you'll be able to save your videos, okay? So for right now, we're just going to record one really quick. Here we go. Here I am. How you doing? We're going to hit record right down here. If you're here for the first time, you may have to enable permissions inside your browser. You should receive a prompt to do so. You can also adjust what microphone you're using here. You can also adjust which webcam. If you have several connected, you can select from different webcams. But once you have all that all set, you can see the time here, how long the video is, and then when you're ready to go, you're just going to hit record. There's going to be a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we start recording. Hey, it's Dave from Lead Bubble. Just wanted to create this test example for our quick start video course. Hit stop. Right. If you're satisfied with the video and the way it came out, actually, first thing is you can watch the video here. Just to see how it came out. Then if you're satisfied, you can just choose to upload, or if you want to redo the video, say you're not satisfied with it, you want to re-record it, just click the redo button and it will start the countdown again for you and you can start recording. We're going to upload this. Video is going to upload. Usually takes about 30 seconds or so for the video to get set up, sent up to our servers, transcoded, and then sent back. If it's a little bit of a longer video, it might take a little bit longer. Short videos obviously won't take as long. And there we go. So once it's processed, you'll get this message here. Video is processed. Refresh your page to see the changes. Just hit Save Changes. You can see the video is there now. Okay. So the next step is to add a channel, right? A communication channel. So obviously, the video you're going to use to deliver a message and then direct somebody to take a specific action, whatever that is. It could be various things from various businesses. So to add a new channel, we go from the Design tab to the Channels tab here, okay? And then we click the New Channel button. Now, we've got lots of different channels that you can use, and we're going to cover all these different videos. For right now, just for example's sake, we're just going to choose a really simple one. That's email, right? So maybe we want to change the name of the channel. We're going to call it Email Me. And then what we want to do is put in the email address of where we want to receive the emails that are sent via the widget. So we're just going to put an email address in here. You can also go in and change the icon. Type in mail. Some different ones. Maybe just type in email. Some other ones, right? We'll just choose one of these. Email me, we'll hit create. And as you can see now, that channel, that button has been added to our pop-up, okay? So the next thing we want to do now is probably just kind of style it a little bit. Maybe change the colors, make it a little easier to see. And we can do that here with our widget styling option. So the first one is icon color, which is the little guy right here. Maybe we'll change that to maybe this blue color. Black, I don't know. Change that to black. And then we can change the text color, make that a darker color. And then we have the button background color. You can play around with that a little bit. Make that a little bit of a darker shade of like a grayish. And then we also have the border color. So this is the border around the widget here. Change that to make it like red. There we go. And then one thing that you might want to do is change the button opacity. So that is, how much opacity is applied to the button here. There we go, right? So we've kind of styled it a little bit. Trigger, when do you want the actual widget to trigger? Do you want it to trigger when someone just loads the page, the video would open right up? We have it set by default to trigger on a click. So it will only trigger when someone clicks on the actual widget here. That's what we recommend. We don't recommend having it open automatically. We think triggering on click is a good idea, but you do have the option for trigger on load, trigger after 5 seconds, trigger after 30 seconds. Alignment, do you want the widget to be on the right-hand side or the left-hand side? Again, we've already talked about the opacity here. Display type, do you want it to be a square like it is now or a circle? And then size, you can have 3 different sizes, small, which it is now. You can go medium or large. And then there is this text here where it says connect with. You can change and edit that if you want by changing the text here. The call to action. This is a really important one. This is a great way to get somebody's attention. What it does is create a little banner here that sits alongside of the widget. So what we recommend also is just maybe putting some emojis in there, or kind of like a dog whistle type of headline to just really grab somebody's attention. Hey, you click here, right? And we've got the emoji pointing to the actual widget. And then there are settings for the display of this call to action. What we recommend is making it always show, but there are other options. You can hide it after 5 seconds, hide it after 10 seconds, after 30, always hide or always show, okay? And then there's some options here for branding. Depending on how you set your plans up, you may or may not give your users the ability to turn on or off branding. With this right now, the branding is turned on. If they toggle it here, it would turn off the branding. And when we talk about branding, we're talking about this little powered by banner here at the bottom of the widget, on or off. And then you can actually turn that border around the widget on or off. Go through, make all your changes. We're going to hit save. And boom, there we go, right? So here's our call to action banner. We've made it a round widget. We've made the border red here, and we're pretty much good to go. One cool thing that you can do is if you set up a widget and you want to see what it looks like on a website before you actually go and install the hard code on the website, the embed code, you can simply just put in a website URL here, come back and hit save. Now we can actually go and view what this widget will look like on the website, which is really cool. Just gives you an idea of whether maybe you need to adjust the color or the branding or something. Maybe you need to see if it looks good on the right. Maybe you want to put it on the left. It gives you a way to kind of preview what it's going to look like before you actually have to go and install the code, which is a cool little feature. Once you got everything ready and set, have it all styled, basically you can go in here and you can grab your code. This is going to be installed on your website, or the website where the widget wants to should show. If you are not going to be doing this yourself, you can use our little WYSIWYG here to basically send off the widget code to a developer, whoever might be installing that code on the website. And then you've got some visibility options. So once the code is installed on the website, you can kind of dictate exactly where that code or that widget will show on that website just by kind of playing with these options. You have platform controls in terms of will this show on mobile, you can turn that on or off. If it's off, it will not show on mobile devices. If it's on, it will show both on desktop and mobile. Then you also have the same options here for desktop on or off. And then page controls. Is there a specific page where you want this to show or not show? You can go in and add different URLs to only show on certain pages or not show on certain pages. Lots of flexibility there in terms of where you choose to actually show the widget on the website where the code is installed. So guys, that is a run through of setting up a video widget. Right now, we're going to actually go back to all projects, and we're going to give you a quick overview of setting up a non-video widget. So to create a widget that does not include or have video, go to New Widget, and then just select the non-video widget option here. We'll give it a name. And it brings us right into the same, sort of setup process as we did with the video widget. So it's really kind of looks more like a chat type deal. The first thing you probably want to do is get your image in there. So you have the ability to put like an avatar image. Could be a logo, could be someone's face. I think someone's face, like a person's face, works pretty well. Grab the image on your computer, gives you the ability to kind of crop that a little bit, play around with the cropping. That looks good. Boom, so let's save that. And as you can see, when I save it, adds a little avatar image here. Now, there's this welcome message that is here. So to edit that welcome message, click right here where the little gear is, and it brings up this box. And we can type in a new welcome message. Emoji here. Go. Just close that out, and boom, we have our message. Capital that shouldn't be there. Hey, for our latest deals, click below, right? So we've got our message. Next thing we probably want to do is just add in a channel. Again, maybe we'll just link off to another page, right? So we'll hit the custom channel. Deals, right? Call it deals. Just put Google in as an example. Change the icon. Oops. Go. Now we have our button there, right? And then we can go through and do all of the same styling options that we had in the video bubble. One difference here is you can actually control the background color of the pop-up here, so you can kind of just go through and play around with that, find a color that works for you. You can also do gradients, so if you kind of pick two colors here, nice little gradient look for the pop-up. And then again, you can do all the same things: triggers, alignment, button opacity. Change the icon color, text color. Just bring that opacity way up. It's nice and crisp. Triggers, alignment, opacity, display type, size, connect with text, call to action settings, then branding, and the border color on the actual pop-up. We'll save our changes. And then the same stuff applies in terms of your demo. If you want to go take a look at this on a website before you actually install the code and the widget code and the visibility controls. So really works the same way as what I ran down in the first video widget option. So guys, that's it. That's like the simple run through of setting up a widget. What I would really recommend for you is just to spend like an hour or so playing around, set up a handful of these, play around a little bit. You can't break anything. You can always just go in and delete these. But spend a little time playing and you'll get the hang of this really quickly. It's really not that complicated and pretty simplistic overall. So my best recommendation for you is dig in after you've watched this, play around, create a few of these, and you will see how easy it is to go in and create and set up these widgets. We'll see you in the next video.